Welcome to part 11 of lecture 7 of this Python tutorial series. Topic of today's session is pass by object reference, also called as pass by alias in object oriented languages. Overall goal of our tutorial series is to learn Python by implementation, and we will understand today how pass by object reference work for mutable and immutable objects in Python. Pass by object reference: if you call a function from the called point to the called function, addresses are passed and accepted as a reference. Means address of A will be passed and it is accepted as a reference in N. What does that mean? A and N are pointing to the same memory location of the object which is assigned to A. For example, in this case A is assigned to A 10. We print the ID of A, means the address of A, ID A. After it is accepted in N, we print the ID of N. Print ID N. If you see this A object in A is 10, we called immutable data, passed A, address will be passed and accepted as a reference in N, and we print the ID of N. Means A and N are referring to the same memory location, therefore their ID should be same. We cross check this, run the cell. See, the ID of A is ending with the same numbers and ID of N is ending with the same numbers. Means the same memory location is referenced by two different names, therefore also called as pass by alias. This means A and N is referring to the same memory location of the object 10. When you are talking about immutable object, the object cannot be changed inside your program, and now the same memory location what you are trying to do, you are trying to update it by 5. So new object is created which uses the value of N as 10 and 5. Now the new object is 15 and that is given is stored at a different memory location. Why? Because the previous object, which was an integer, was immutable, therefore we created a new object and then stored the value. If we print the ID of N after this addition, as it was immutable, a new object was created and then the value was stored. After assigning N plus 5, we printed the ID of N. When you click on the cell, run the cell, check the output. First A is 10, we are printing the ID of A. What is that? 280, considering last two number. Then we are calling the function. Reference is being address is being passed, accepted as reference, and then we are printing the ID of N. The ID should be same because we are not modified the object. When we modify the object, now it is immutable, therefore new object is created 15 and it is referenced by N, means N is no longer pointing to 10, it is pointing to 15. Therefore we print the ID of N. Now it is different. We print N, it is 15. We come back to the next part A, we print A, it is 10. Now when it is the case, for the case of immutable data, in case of list, now what is the list object? 10. Yani A is pointing to memory location which is having a list storing one element as 10. We print its ID. Print ID of my mutable object A. Now this A is passed from the called function and it is accepted as reference N, means N is also pointing to the same object as 10. We print the ID of N to cross check. This ID will be same because they are pointing to the same memory location, same object having two different names, therefore call by alias. print the id of n, output should be same of a and n. Now what we do, we append 5. As it is a list, we are increasing the element of the list, means we are manipulating the list. You have initial value as 10, then we are doing updating, adding a element 5. Now in this case, as the object was mutable, it was working on the same memory location and it updates the value in the same memory location where it is stored. Because it is mutable, therefore this is allowed. You print the value of n, and to cross check it that it is doing at the same memory location, we print the id of n also. It will show that it is updating at the same memory location. Once 3 addresses are printed, all the 3 addresses should be same, and values are printed, values should also be same. We click on the cell, run the cell. You can see after execution what you have. You started with a as 10, printed the id of a. What is the id of a? 3013, last 3 digits 520. You passed the object as a reference address and accepted it as a reference in n. We print the id of n. They are pointing to the same object, means their memory location are same. As it was a mutable object, if you append or you change the value of n, it can be changed, and the processing was done on the same memory location. We appended 10.5, the object is updated as 10.5. We printed the value, thus 10.5. Then we printed the id after modification. id is same, it is working on the same memory location, therefore pass by object reference, also called as pass by alias. You come out of it, as n was updated, a was also updated. You print the value of a, you get the output as 10.5. We understand this by one more example. Here you have multiple function which is accepting multiple arguments as parameters. L1 is passed, L2 is passed, it is accepted is n and v. L1 is storing a object 1, 2, 3, 4 which is mutable. L2 is storing a object which is 5, 6, 7, 8 which is mutable. When you pass L1, reference of L1 is accepted as n. L1 and n is pointing to same memory location. When you pass L2, it is accepted as v, means L2 and v is referencing to the same memory location. When you are assigning the value of v to n, reference of v is getting copied in n, means the address, the value L1 was pointing to n. Now as v is copied in n, now reference of n is L2 because v is pointing to L2. We check this by printing the id again, cross check key print. What we print? id of L1, id of L1. We use F formatting here, F, and inside it we give a placeholder which is printing the id of which list, L1 list. This must be one unique value, address of L1. Again we use the print statement. We print the id of L2. This is a unique address. Now what we do, we print the id of n, which should be same as L1. Now we print the id of v, which should be same as n2. Now after assigning values, we again print their IDs. We print a line so that we can segregate. In this case, after execution of this, this n1 and L will be n1 and L will be same, L1 will be same, V and L2 will be same. After assignment of V into N, value of V, N and L2 will be same. Cross check, run the cell. ID of L1 344, ID of L2 5048, ID of N, L1 and N is same, L2 and V is same. Now when you assign the value of V to N, what happens is that you are copying the reference of V in N, means L2 in N. Now N is not pointing to L1, N is pointing to L2, means reference is changed. After execution of this function, we print L1. L1 is storing the reference as 344. Value stored at 344 will be printed. So inside it, if we print the value of N, V, L1, L2, depending on the reference which is present inside the object which is referred, that object will be printed. This is all about passing parameters, which is done as pass by reference, also called as pass by object reference. In object oriented languages, it is also called as pass by alias. Please leave comment below if you find any difficulty. I will clear it in the comment section. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.